Who's your gardener here? Hello YouTube. Back in the garden patch. I waited till the sun went down a little bit, a little cooler, and I'm gonna work on these tomatoes a little bit. They loaded. They got tons of blooms, but they got too much foliage, too many leaves, taking up all the energy, and I want more energy in the plants. So as you can see here, I've started trimming. Now you ain't gonna hurt nothing doing this. All of these heirlooms that I have here are indeterminate, meaning they're going to just keep on growing. I've had these before get up to about 14-foot vine. I staked them up over 7 foot tall before, and they turned around and growed all the way back down to the ground. So what I'm doing is I'm taking off most of the lower limbs. Number one, that helps get airflow across the bottom of the plant, helps keep disease down. And I'm just simply going in, and you know, I'm looking to see if there's any flower shoots like this off my plant. And then I'm just going down here below them and I'm clipping these off. Now where they land there is where they're going to stay, because I've been trying to tell y'all this is a lasagna garden, so it's mulching, right? So I said you have to have a certain amount of browns, leaves, straw, and so forth, and then you have to have a certain ratio of greens to that. Now I'm not going to get into all the rocket scientist stuff about it, but it works. Okay, it just simply works. So usually what I do is I put some brown stuff on. It's like, I probably ought to put some green stuff down. And this is what I've done. I tell you what helped these tomato plants was we went fishing about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I caught a mess bluegill, great big giant bluegill too, by the way. Anyways, I brought home about 30 bluegill, and we cleaned them, put them in the freezer. And then I had the boys come out here, my son and my nephew, and they dug by each one of these tomato plants, and they put a fish carcass by each one of them, like the old Indians did. And as soon as they did that, y'all, boom, these things jumped up. I mean, in no time they jumped up. So anyways, like I said, just going down through here and giving them a haircut. Some people just let them go, and I have done that. But I found out over the years I get a better production on my plants if I keep them trimmed up. It seems to work. There's that cabbage that I shot earlier today with the old bug spray. I just made another video on that. I'm gonna upload it pretty soon. But like I said, if you get rid of some of this foliage, that plant's putting all of its energy into your fruit, into your tomatoes. Now here's a prime example of a sucker. Now a lot of people cut these out, pop them out. You can see right here is this valley. Here's the main stem. Sorry about my voice, y'all. I got fibromyalgia, and for some reason it affects my throat and voice, so it's a little weak. Anyways, right here is this crook. Here's the main stem, and then you have this branch coming off here, and then this guy here in the center of that crook is called a sucker. Now I've had suckers, if you leave them go, they will put on flowers. Matter of fact, I just went across one here a little bit ago, and I left it because it had it had flowers on it. But if you take those suckers out, and usually they'll just pop right out, like I did that one. And you could take this, I guarantee you, stick it down into some water or some soil, and it would grow. Give it a little fertilize, and these little hairs on here, you can't see them. My poor old phone, I done broke the camera on it. But these little hairs on these tomato plants will start making roots, and you could make another plant out of this sucker. But that's all I'm doing right now. It's cool of the day. I'm out here just trimming these tomato plants up and giving them a haircut. And you gotta leave some. They gotta be able to do their thing, you know. I would try not to do this in the dead of the day, in the heat of the day. That'd be too much on them. But I try to come out here in the evening, do a little gardening, because it's cooler. And all I got to fight is maybe a few bugs here and there. But anyways, that's what I'm doing out here this afternoon, y'all. Who's your gardener here? Lord bless. Have a good day.